Good morning, or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I thought I'd make a fairly short video covering some beard routine. I get asked a lot how long it took me to grow my beard and how much maintenance that entails. And I just thought I'd share a little bit about that. It's not really that big a deal. It's not that difficult once you get used to it. It seems like a lot at first, but if you're thinking about growing a beard, once you get used to it, it's like anything else. So, in terms of how long it took me to grow the beard, it took probably about 2 years or so. I want to say it was the fall of 2021 was the last time that I trimmed it real short within like a quarter inch. And it's been about this length for a couple years, maybe. I mean, it's getting a little bit longer, but I trim an inch off every so often. So that's been almost 4 years now. If I had never trimmed it, it'd be almost down to probably my belly button area. But trimming it is part of what keeps it healthy, keeps it looking good. Now, it looks okay right now, but there's nothing in it. It's just outside of the shower and it's just dried. And so I wanted to record a video of basically what the routine looks like after that. The only part that you really missed is any trimming, which I'll show you what I use, and then a beard rake. After I get out of the shower, I'll take the beard rake and I'll just go through and I'll basically get all the water out of it. So it's pretty thick openings in the bristles there. It's pretty easy. And then I'll go at it from underneath as well. Pretty easy to do. Doesn't work as well right now because it's dry, but when it's wet, it does a good job of shedding a lot of the water. The other part that you won't see, because I'm not going to trim my beard today, is the trimming aspect of it. And so just get a good pair of sharp scissors, and you're really just looking for a distinct shape. I try to do more of a rounded end, and I like to keep it wide. And so when I cut at the side, I cut it about an angle like that. And so it's shortest up by where the hairline starts, and then it kind of widens out from there. So then I'll do the same thing on the other side, looking for an angle about like that or so. And then I'll go straight down from there, and then I'm looking to just kind of round off the bottom. Perhaps I'll make a video in the future detailing that. Might be a little hard to do in the office here. I might need to move to the bathroom for that, but I'm going to put some product in and let you know how I do that. I'll continuously back away from the mic and towards the mic so that I'm not getting stuff everywhere. And so I hope you can hear me okay throughout the video. But the first thing I do after it's dry is I put beard oil in. And we do run a company. It's called Biblical Anatomy Academy. That's what the logo on my shirt says. And it's what the logo on the bottles of oil state, as well as some butter. Really, we do it as a fundraising opportunity for the business. We don't promote it. It's kind of an insider's thing. If you know about it, you know about it. We make it, we send it to you, but it's not something we spend a ton of time advertising. I won't get into detail on what we do. You can easily find that out through this channel because it's posted along with all the other videos, but beard oil and beard butter are not the main focus of our business. So I take a little bit of beard oil, and then I'm going to draw a line on either side of my cheek and then down towards my chin. And then I'm going to brush that in, and I'm going to brush that in with a different comb, but a more of a wide tooth. get a little close to the bottom there, I'm going to have to refill that bottle myself. I don't mean to record a video just showing beard grooming and silence and whatnot, but it is a question that I get asked fairly frequently. So it's, again, it's not that hard. And I wish a video like this existed in 2021. So that's what I do with the wide tooth comb there. And then in the next phase, I'll shift over to a fine tooth comb, but I will use this wide tooth one more time. Again, I'm not using the rake again. The rake is just for out of the shower. I do also have some brushes, which I'll show you in a little bit, but usually I'll give this a few minutes. I'm putting it on. I'm not going to sit here for a few minutes now for sake of video length, but usually I'll let the oil sit for a few minutes, and then I go to beard butter, and we make some beard butters. This one is a cedar wood. We make a patchouli as well. I love patchouli. Most people don't, but most people do like the cedar wood. So I'll put that on. It doesn't really take all that much. This is a big container. This is a 4-ounce container. These bottles of oil are 2 ounces, which is pretty standard. Standard for the beard butter is 2 ounces, but I like to have a little bit more on hand. So we do make 2 ounces as well, but I make a lot of 4 ounces. And you can see what the consistency of the butter looks like. Its main 2 ingredients are coconut oil and shea butter. I don't put any beeswax in here. In my opinion, when you go put any beeswax in, now you're getting into the realm of a balm or a wax, depending on how much wax that you put in. Those do have their place. We don't make those yet because, for me personally, the only person in my family that has a beard like this, and the only friend of mine that has a beard like this is, apart from one other friend, I use almost exclusively the oils and the butters. Every once in a while, if I'm going somewhere kind of fancy, I might put in some balm, and that'll be the next product that we make. Wax will be the last product we make if we ever make it at all. So for a beard my length, which is about 10 inches or so, I will take kind of a big lump there, definitely more than your fingernail, but probably not as much as you would think. And then I'm going to just rub it into my hand, and it quickly dissolves. And then I'm just going to rub it in. I rub a little bit in the mustache as well. Sometimes I'll even throw a little bit on top of my hair there. Not too much though, by the way. I've noticed that if I put too much of the butter in my hair, it leads to some acne and some stuff like that. So generally it's just beard only. By the way, don't see any of that around the face. All these products are really good for the skin on the face. Could probably walk out the door like that, but I like to take it a step further and go through 2 combs. So again, the wide tooth and then the fine tooth. And then when I have it nice and ridiculous looking like that, then I'll do the opposite, start at the bottom and then work our way to the front with the fine tooth. And I've heard it described that the combs get out the rats and the brushes style. And I found that to be fairly true. So I have a brush here that is kind of curved. It's my least favorite brush, but I have it and I use it a couple times a week probably. This I usually use to get kind of the sides of the beard. So I'll use this kind of hook on the end here. And I'm trying to get everything to kind of pull forward there. I also obviously have my hands washed at this point in time, so this is a lot easier. But we're not in a bathroom, we're in an office, so dealing with some greasy hands. Second to last step, I'll take a brush that looks like this. Pretty simple. I'm just getting everything from the top, pointing it downward. And then the last step would be this brush. And we'll do like so. So looking for something kind of like that. I can certainly tell a difference from start to finish of the video in quality and what it looks like and the shine and those sorts of things. But that took maybe 5 minutes. It's really not that big a deal. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the way that it looks and those sorts of things. And being a follower of Christ Jesus, there is a Reformation tie in there. Reformation beards were very popular in the 1500s, and they're coming back now. And that's kind of a cool aspect of it as well. So anyways, I don't want to go into much more detail on anything other than what the topic of this video is about. But if you'd like to look around our channel and see what other things we have going on, that'd be wonderful. No pressure on any sales. I don't post a link or anything like that. Really, it's kind of sort of an insider's thing, but you can go to biblicalanatomyacademy.com. And if you hunt around on the website, you can find a way to purchase a bottle of beard oil or beard butter. But again, it's not the focus. It's not something I'm trying to push. Really, this video would have been nice for me had it existed 4 years ago. And that's simply why I'm making it today. God bless and have a wonderful day.